completely no bias. Let's see what happens in this game.
It's just like, you know, El Paso's a bit closer to New Mexico here. You know, that's what I'm basing it on.
I'm not saying much, you know, but I mean, we can see who cooks here. Let's see it.
Yes.
Starting
Smirk
with that up.
is the 6th seed here, and Seba is the 11th. So not too far off.
Yeah,
Anyone's
honestly,
game.
pretty close. Yeah.
And I'm noticing a character switch from the matches that I watched earlier with both these players. I saw Seba on the Chrom rather than the Roy, and then I saw Smirk. They were playing the Ryu instead.
Oh.
So a bit of a switch up. But it looks like Seba's just killing it right now.
Yeah, so we're getting the mains right here for the main event. Oh gosh, this is wild.
Yep, Seba fired up here with that side B at ledge.
Yes,
like I said,
wasn't it?
yeah, it's gonna kill so early, do so much damage. It does so much for them.
Yeah, Roy's up B is surprisingly hard to punish. That up B isn't hard to punish. Shoryuken is a pretty punishable move, but Roy's up B, yeah, it's pretty hard to punish if you're not like expecting that wild card of an option. I can see why Mr. Punish there, but we're seeing a lot of percentage be racked up for Seba here.
Yeah, these counters just aren't working out so much for Smirk. I'm seeing Seba do a lot of like the multi-hit moves where he's able to break the armor of it. You know, the things like there, and then just doing the staggered side B hits.
Yes.
But Smirk turning it around with that spike, trying to bring it back, but again, 123% here.
Gosh.
Seba might get a kill, sending Smirk off stage. What does Smirk do? How does Smirk get back here? Seba just playing patient, making Smirk make the decision.
Because with all this rage that Smirk has built up, I would be terrified as well. I'd be Seba right now. I'd be like, I'm approaching that. I don't know. But doing pretty good in approaching that and just trying to get this stock away, but can't seem to do it. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the ledge trap that Seba needed, and no, just kind of lets it slip through his fingers a little bit.
And yeah, full rage with a character like Ken could mean an end to a stock really soon.
Yeah, that bear is nasty. It sucks that the Shodos don't really get to use the bear that much, but when they use it, it's nasty. It's gross.
Again, like I was saying, Smirk being that lab rat that he is, could just turn nothing into something here.
I mean, let's see. This is pretty close percent from what we were just saying like 30 seconds ago. This is pretty close, and then Seba takes the second stock. Right now, it doesn't have that big of a lead, but for Roy, any lead is a big lead, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, Seba's game plan now here is just play a bit patient, I think. You know, with punishing here and there. Just get a combo started here, get your extra percent, do your damage. And hopefully that makes your third stock a whole lot easier.
Yeah, and it's super hard surviving late percents against a character like Ken. Ken kills really early, can kill at like 80, 90 range, so being at this percent is a little scary, but also you fall out of a lot of confirms from Ken. So, you know, we'll see how long this stock could last. That tech was legendary.
With a good tech into the reversal there, putting on even more damage. 179% here on Seba. Just trying to get this stock out of here. Can Smirk do it? What does Smirk do? They don't want to get punished too much. Again, like we were saying, Ken with full Roy, very scary, but so is Roy.
Yes, and then the F tilt just completely stealing that stock. I mean, 180, that is a pretty high percent, you know? It's about time. Let's see if Smirk can win this game. It's still pretty close, 40 to 8%. It's not that bad of a deficit, but it's still a deficit nonetheless.
Especially just getting that grab in that back throw. Roy going to do their things, doing that falling up air into bair, trying to get advantage here.
What was that? That's crazy. What? All right.
Such a crazy game right now.
Yes.
Getting close. It's been a slower one.
Ooh, they're both pairing each other back to back. They really don't want to lose this first game because it could mean everything, Dale.
Just wonder who's going to pull through. Both players just have to hold here. One touch could mean death here for both characters. Look at that, racking up so much percent.
Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Bro, was that 6? Oh gosh, this is what I'm saying, man. That was a very, very nasty air dodge read on Smirk's part. That was very good. I want to see if Seba can bring this momentum back and just cook. Let's see.
And Seba was off to a pretty dominant start, but we saw with that second stock, they just couldn't approach. They were just, anytime they tried to get a hit, they couldn't get something going.
Exactly. The switch up was a little crazy. Honestly, thought that was Seba's game to win, like from the first part of it, but then it just kept snowballing into that legendary air dodge read from Smirk. So let's see if he can keep this momentum up. I wonder if we're going to see a character switch. Nope. Okay, we're going Roy and Ken again.
I think maybe if they get desperate, but I think they're counterparts aren't
Yes.
going to change the matchup that much. I think everything that Seba has here with Roy has been benefiting them. I haven't seen a lot of like bad sour spot hits that are like ruining their advantage state.
And looks like we're going to PS2 here. Sorry, a little bit of a late announcement.
In case you guys couldn't tell.
Yes, we're on PS2 right now. This is a stage that obviously basic has this pretty small blast zones, you know. Yeah, that was a crazy kill. Damn.
No, the classic Jer.
Yes, the classic Jer. Seba pretty mad in the lead right now, a whole stock up, but obviously this is Ken, 2 combos and it's over.
True, but this is kind of how the last game started, but Seba just wasn't able to hold the lead. Let's see if they're able to hold this one, or if Smirk's going to get something started here.
Yeah, and they're cooking quite a bit. I think they're doing quite a bit better than the first game, because now Seba's actually holding their ground and has Smirk on the ropes pretty bad here.
As we see Seba just holding the center control, not letting Smirk get anything started, and just lapping them in percent here. This is a huge difference from what we saw first game.
Exactly. This is kind of wild.
And you got to be careful with those heavy reads, especially if they don't hit you. Whiff on an F smash like that, you're just put in disadvantage, and Ken can do a lot of damage with that.
Oh, and that tech was super good. Oh, getting that back here, but it was the sour spot. Damn.
See, that's so unfortunate, because that would have definitely spelled death. But that F tilt's going to from center stage.
Seba's on fire right now. Seba's getting all of the reads and following up and tech chases and stuff. Seba's doing very well right now against Smirk. Game 2 here.
Again, we just have to see Seba hold this lead if they want to win here. What a good grab into that fair, trying to get a combo started.
Could be it. Is this it? No.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a little bit of an extension there, not pulling the trigger.
Yeah, and honestly, you have a full stock to play with, so it's like, you know, do what's it. You don't want to lose that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, most people would go for the crazy spike salt rage clip option there, but no. Seba playing it pretty safe, not like you said, pulling the trigger on that one. I think that's the route that he should go, honestly.
You don't want to lose this lead at all. You got to hold on to it, especially in matches like these.
Yes, especially against a player like Smirk, who is shown to be able to clutch out games that were not in their favor immediately. So yeah, but Seba getting the F tilt and that killing almost center stage. And I'm so sorry, Dale, but I must go back to my booth.
It's all good. It's all good. You go do that. Go do that.
All right, gotcha.
Go make your money.
Yes, I'm making stacks, fat stacks. Anyone at the tournament, if you want to go, I'm at the back of the artist alley. Go buy some Prince stuff, and thank you for having me.
Of course.
See you later.
Of course. But again, that game was nasty. Seba just was kicking ass. Like, it's simple as I could put it. Seba knew what they were doing. They didn't let go of the gas once. Played a bit patiently when they needed to not lose that lead, because again, Ken can be very explosive. They don't want to do anything like that. It was just a complete 180 of what we saw that first game. But we do see the character swap here. We do see Rio coming out. I'm not that much of a Shoto specialist, but I know that Smirk was cooking with the Ryu earlier. I think it might be beneficial for the switch. But let's see if Seba just denies that. It's not even a counter pick at all to them, because they are holding the they're just holding the gas right now, just pushing through. Hitting a back air right there. Again, that side B has been doing so much work, just breaking that down B armor. Going for the bear. Seba just in a big lead right now. And I felt like I was making the right caster call there, just being like, higher seed will do better, but Seba is proving that wrong. I just think that Seba just knows what they're doing. They know this matchup, and they just know how to capitalize every single hit. Easy 40%, keeping Ryu in disadvantage there. Off stage, keeping it going. A quick 60. Lapping Smirk in percent. Yet again, this has been something we've seen over and over again these past 3 games. It's going to keep it pushing, Going for that jab. Again, just breaking through that armor. Going for another chair. We have a 3-1 stock lead right now. Seba just won't stop pushing the gas. Holding forward here right now. They are just making these moves happen at Sandia Showdown. And Seba did not come to play here. They are ready to win. This would be a bit of an upset, nothing too big, but still, we did, like I said earlier, we had Smirk at the 6th seed and we had Seba at the 11th. But we might have a bit of an upset here still, regardless. This is game 3, so anything can happen, but Seba's just not letting go. It feels like Smirk's just struggling to get in. Anything they try to do movement-wise, Roy is covered just with that big disjoint. It's kind of hard for a brawler character to get in on someone who can just swing at you and just, you know, have priority in all those moves. But this match is a lot quicker than that first one. Seba just not letting go of this lead. Again, just lapping in percent here. I was hoping this switch would have helped Smirk out a little bit more, but there we go. The combo not gonna quite finish it out. Not reaching that top last zone of Hollow Bastion here. Again, I think one more time and it'll happen. There we go. We're back to an even stock. This is looking a bit like what we saw first game. Seba losing the lead. Not losing the lead, but not holding it as much as they were before. Ryu off stage trying to make something happen, but once you get hit with that jab on your getup, you're done for. We have Seba up 2-1, trying to make this upset and continue their run at Sandia Showdown. But this has been a really good set so far. Again, Sandia Showdown, New Mexico Regional. Hopefully it comes back more so I can cast some great matches like these. I always love seeing talent from out of state. It's one of my favorite things. Especially just two really good players here. You know, Seba, Smirk, both are here and both they want to make it. They want to win. We do have a big pot here, you know. A lot of pot bonuses on top of the entry fees. So both these people are trying to walk home with one of those top 8 spots for payout. I believe it might be lower than that. It might be like top 4, but we have a good amount of entrance to where it could make sense. Seba started off getting hit a bunch, but trying to reverse that. Oh, almost getting the strong hit there, but still putting on a lot of damage. That jab hitting Ledge Hang, you know, just not letting them sit there too long, not able to get too much off of it, but it's still good to get that little passive damage. Smirk playing a lot more patient, making Seba make these decisions here, make them try to control the match. You know, when you're playing slower, it kind of forces the tempo of the game. Oh, do I have a co-caster? I do have a co-caster here, everybody. Introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm Libby/Limey.
I mean, who calls you Limey?
A lot of people, actually.
Doesn't make sense. Limmy, my goat, is here on the mic. They have been running production here with Tempest Productions. Shout out Tempest Productions. Shout out Games Done Quick.
Yeah.
Shout out
Some other things.
what's the game you speedrun? The Hi-Fi.
I play a lot of them.
The one though, Hi-Fi something.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. Shout out Hi-Fi Rush.
Someone likes that game.
Shout out Nasby single player. Shout out Dale_SSB on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get to cast more things. Yeah, I haven't casted a big thing since Comic-Con a year ago, maybe a year and a half. That was the last time I casted Seba there. So now we're doing it again. Seeing if they improved at all. It looks like they did since then. They've had a lot of time to just get better and better. Showing off. Trying to get this kill here. It's not working out. 178% on Rio here. It's making it a little hard. Maybe a throw can do something. Not yet. Can't set up anything. Just one solid hit will end this stock and send us to an even game, but Smirk is holding on to this lead.
Yeah, Smirk is just like so good at spacing. Just like he plays so quick, and it's just like his spacing doesn't suffer at all.
And I think that's what was suffering earlier, and that's what Seba was just spacing better.
Yeah.
Smirk was just spacing bad there. And then it's hard to space bad against a character like Roy when there's just such a big disjoint in your face. Oh my god, I love Roy. Roy's so cool. I love weak up air. I love how it can land into so many different things. And Seba taking the lead back like it was nothing with that Jair. Setting Seba into the lead, trying to take this game in 3-1 fashion. Trying to get this combo started with the following weak up air. Like I'm telling you, one of my favorite moves. We're seeing a bit more patient play. Seba knows when to turn the aggression on, which is something you need to do with Roy, or else you'll get punished just like that. Even game here, 1-to-1 stock count.
Yeah, even though there's a 13%-ish like percent differential, it's like not that bad.
It's a fake lead,
Yeah,
you know.
and it's not like anyone's getting totally lapped here, so it's pretty even.
Oh, trying to go for that beat. Gonna get punished for it. Gonna put a setup. Setup not gonna lead anyone to death. I was expecting, you know, Roy's off stage. Ryu's just gonna do something crazy. But now it's Seba's turn to switch something up, breaking that counter and hitting another attack. Trying to hold center stage here. Smirk trying to just rush down. Roy's just saying no to that. That side B's been so good for breaking that down B.
Yeah, Seba's been so good about like, ooh.
Oh my god, we were going to a game 5. Just reading the roll there.
I didn't expect it.
I didn't either. But that's all you got to do. And then shut up in the crowd, you know, give it up for your favorite competitor. You know, I don't know who I'm rooting for here. It's game 5.
Yeah.
They're both amazing.
I personally, you said this earlier, El Paso is a lot closer.
El Paso is a lot closer to New Mexico. It's honorary New Mexico. Only when they're not playing from someone from New Mexico.
Yeah, and Seba was on the Sora graphic.
True.
Yeah.
I know. The Ryu switch has worked out a bit. It's working out a bit better than the Ken did. But we are back to PS2. This is the stage where Seba just had a very dominant game. Don't know how much this Ryu switch from Ken is going to change that, but I believe Seba won with the confident 2 stock.
I like the distinction between like a confident 2 stock and a not confident 2 stock, just because like there's like definitely shaky 2 stocks that happen.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It'll just be like, oh, they couldn't kill. They hit you a bunch, got you like 170, you know.
Yeah.
Confident 2 stocks, like you're at like 50 max, you know.
Yeah. Like no rage, not remotely close.
But pretty even here. Seba just trying to keep Smirk on the ropes, keep him off stage, going for that jab.
Seba being really good about just reacting to different get-up options, mixing up options of his own.
Yes, that's something that's so important for competitors. It's your mix-up game. Playing someone as good as Smirk or Seba, you gotta just be able to play these mind games with them.
Yeah, especially because Seba's like, he's been pretty good about mixing up the pace at which they're playing, which is like definitely underrated. It's an underrated skill to have.
Both of these characters playing just so defensively right now. Not able to get anything big, even though they're both like just trading blows. Nothing significant has happened. A lot of hits on shield. I wonder who's going to take the stock first here, because anyone could do it. Both are just one big hit away.
It doesn't feel like what is this, a minute and a half, 2 minutes and a half?
Yeah, it's been a very patient one.
Yeah.
Both do not want to get dropped into losers here. Seba holding the energy would have been a hype kill. Not going to do it though. 150 on Ryu here. Any of Roy's strong hits will kill. Oh, this is just such a patient game.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
Oh my god. Only one hit of the Nair hit.
Yep.
Just fighting for center stage here. No one's able to get it. Just trading blows back and forth. Nair finally get it. Yeah, Seba with the smallest lead imaginable. Again, one hit and you're done, especially against Ryu.
Yeah, this barely counts as a lead.
Yes.
Just letting
Seba
that be
just
known.
trying to get those Roy combos started. Those just the Nair chains. Not able to do much. Going to get hit with that up smash. Even game again. Like we were saying, such a slow one. Even though we're getting both such heavy hitters. Good spot dodge. Seba just building up percent, building up this lead. I'd say we have a confident lead here, but that could switch in an instant with Smirk Ryu.
Yeah, definitely with one of their playstyles, like even a lead like 0 to 80 on the same stock could just get put back to even just like that.
Yes. Especially Ryu is such a combo heavy character. Getting the combo into the side B, barely not killing.
With any worse DI, I feel like that would have killed.
Oh, definitely. Smirk make it back up stage, trying to get these up air chains. Not going to take the stock here, but one more of those will do it. Seba got to play very careful with the stock. They want to keep this lead. The chair, center stage. Seba with the lead here. One more stock ends it for Seba. They're getting the combo started. I lied, actually. Getting the grab. No combo's been getting started. Only 13% here on Smirk. Anyone's game, still anyone's game. What a good dash back there from Smirk. Seba trying to get something started. 35% only. Oh, if you're done, that's the end of your stock. We have an even game. Game 5, everybody. Oh, we hear the one more stock chance. Smirk getting something started. 56%. Again, things can change in an instant with Roy. Little by little, these percents are building up for him.
And this is still virtually an even game.
Oh, the crowd is getting wild.
Yeah, I was about to say, the Rubik's lighting up. It is full of energy.
Oh, oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. They're not big. Oh, the loses there. Smirk clutches out. Oh my God.
That was like a last hit game 5.
That